I never get tired of that. What? Teleportation's awesome. Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back. John Megacycle here, another episode of the Motley server. Feed the Beast style, working on the arena as I've been doing for the last few weeks. Oh, that looks awesome. I can't get over how far we've gotten. MastrCodex, Hockey Girl, everyone's been kind of pulling together trying to make this a thing. Market Bazaar, yeah, I gotta work on that. Really happy with how this is turning out so far. I've been giving periodic updates on how this is going, how this has been evolving. I've been spending personally a lot of time trying to get this area cleaned out. We're talking several hundred blocks in each direction, maybe 300. So pretty impressive all the same. And I wanted to share with you guys how far we are in the actual arena construction. So, without further ado, we have our first archway here. I like it. We've been using a lot of quartz, the quartz pillar, quartz stairs to make these designs kind of pop out. Also, let's just take a look up top here. I gotta upgrade my jetpack. This is slow. I should have taken it out of hover mode. We've got some nice openings here, kind of branched out, nice corners. It kind of pops, even though it's the exact same material. I think it looks really good. So that's kind of how we've been working with that so far. So that's the entryway. Right now, we haven't been doing a whole lot for the floor or the ground. It's just either been sand, sandstone, or just some gravel that's been added here to give it that grimy feel. And when I say grimy, I kind of mean like old age. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. We're kind of aiming for a classical look to it. Roman, Greek, that kind of architecture. That's kind of what we're going for here. So without further ado, here's the actual arena so far. This is probably significantly different from the last video because I don't think we've actually done a whole lot of construction. So let's work on the outside, then we'll come in, shall we? On the outside, what I've done is I've measured out sandstone blocks just to add as a barrier. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't show up very well on the minimap considering it's the same object color as sand, but I kind of like how this is all broken out. This gives an outside wall of the perimeter for the arena itself. So we don't want the arena to go very much farther than this. This may be the back wall here as it goes up, but this gives us plenty of room to build other stuff on the outside if we want to work on villages and the like. This was a really nice find. I believe MastrCodex picked this spot originally, giving us a good amount of territory to work with, and then I came in with the filler object and I went and I cleared this all out. That having been said, real quick, let's take a look at the arena. Not much has been going into fine detail. We're just trying to add the framework and then try to move on from there. So we've got our entrance into it. I think I'd like it a little more grand than this, but this is a good start. Just some stairs in, and here's where we are. It's quite a bit. It's certainly a lot has changed since the last time I showed you guys. Right now, let's just actually fall in. We've got 5 high, 6 high, 6 high. Sandstone acts for the wall, so that way hopefully no stray arrows from the inside get out. I wanted to make it high enough. Do I have a bow and arrow? I don't have any long range, nothing. Okay. Either way, I think this gives enough space. Let's see here. We're talking 766 and 842. So that gives about 80 squares in diameter, and I believe it's a perfect square on the inside. So that gives a good amount of room for combat. We didn't want it to be huge because we wanted it to be able for someone to see, and not have to go like this to catch all the action. We wanted to make it fairly straightforward, so we didn't make it too huge. But I think this gives more than enough area for combat. Moving on, now that I've showed you the inside, on the outside frame, more sandstone. This is the walkway. We'll probably put a fence or something similar. Maybe something like this, just to keep people in so that way they don't fall out or fall in, because we want to keep the people that are watching apart from the people that are actually doing the combat or the mobs or what have you. MastrCodex found this stuff. This is blood. Hang on. Blood-stained block. I like it. It's pretty impressive. It's a good contrast against the sandstone, so we didn't want so much white and pale and, hey, get up there. So this is a good contrast with it, especially considering if we're going for the Roman Colosseum or that kind of a feel, there's going to be a lot of blood. There's going to be blood scattered about, so I thought this added nicely to the theme. Not too much to say about that. MastrCodex has also been a great help working with how we're going to stagnate some of the areas. So the difference between seats and stairs. So stairs to go to a different level here, and then more stairs to go up or down or what have you. So this keeps everything fairly separated. Aside from that, torches just for the look. Considering I've got a bunch of magnum torches floating around here. Yeah. So that way we're not getting any accidental mobs. The magnum torches, I think I've highlighted before, prevents mobs from spawning within a 64 block radius or something. Something like that. So definitely important for us to have those set up because we want to keep the we want to keep this all intact. We get a bunch of creepers out here, it's going to be bad juju. Very bad juju. And the sun is setting. I'm really glad we built it like this so that way you can see the sun and the moon. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a quick siesta. And is it nighttime yet? Thank goodness. And then we'll take a look and you'll see it when the sun is actually rising up through it. It's awesome. Oh, okay, there we go. A little bit of lag there. So come right here by the bridge. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. I like it. Oh yeah. If you can get it just right where it's sun, you can see it right through the archway right here. Oh, it looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. So aside from this, we're going to continue adding second and third and fourth layers, or maybe just 2 and 3. But where this really ought to go is when it comes to the end here. Come on. As we get all the way up to the top here, and we have the nosebleed section. This should be right about where the backing of the wall is, so that way, from the outside, it'll look like an octagon with 8 sides. But then the inside, it's a nice square. So the contrasting shapes also help a bunch. Aside from that, I think that's really the only update we've got here for you guys. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. If you've got any feedback, any comments, if there's anything particular, maybe if you've done a similar project and you'd like to see us try something in a similar fashion, or you've got any tips, anything that's helped out for you in prior projects, feel free to hit me up in the comments. Send me a note, let me know what you think, and I'd appreciate any feedback. So thanks much, guys. I'm going to get back to work here, and I will catch you later.